What's good, y'all? It's your boy Sid B, and I just got done doing my 2010's rap Mount Rushmore. And in that video, I kind of mentioned how I wanted to do a side or a separate video, kind of talking about these guys' body of work. And I kind of want to get down to who had the best album out of these three. Nikki was also on my Mount Rushmore. I'm not putting her in this conversation because she doesn't belong in this conversation. I'm sorry. She's dope. She still should be on the Mount Rushmore, but her albums, they're not touching any of these albums that's on. Maybe some of them, but these guys, these top three best rap albums from these three. Yeah, Nicki's is light years away from that level of rap. But yeah, man. I want to get into like each one of them's best body of work, so I gotta determine which one has their best album first. Like I'm gonna do Cole first. Well, I did Cole first last time. I think I'm gonna do Kendrick first this time. So I'm gonna go through Kendrick's discography, and I don't really have to go through it because I kind of know it pretty much. I think his first, I don't think it's his first album, but I think his first project was not Section 80. That was his first. Section 80 was Kendrick's first rap album. Like that was his first album. I think it was Overly Dedicated. That was his like mixtape or project. I'll just say project because I don't know if it was a mixtape or not, but Overly Dedicated was his first one. And then you had Section 80, which was fire. I love Section 80. Because it had F Your Ethnicity on it. High Power, which I still bump to this day. High Power is an amazing song. It had a lot of good songs on Section 80, man. And I think that's kind of underrated. Because I do feel like these, like Cole and Drake had better first albums. Kendrick kind of got better over time. I don't know. I don't know, man. Because Kendrick did have Ignorance is Bliss on Overly Dedicated, which is another process. Man, Kendrick is that dude. All of them that dude. This is going to be harder than I thought. But yeah, Kendrick, Overly Dedicated, Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, that unlisted album, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn. He probably got another one, like mixtape or something, but those are the ones I can do off the top of my head. And for me, the best album for me out of those is definitely To Pimp a Butterfly. To Pimp a Butterfly is just, for me, it opens your eyes, man. He kind of explains how everything is running with that whole the butterfly analogy or whatever, and it's just beautiful, man. For me, that's his best album, and a lot of people now, which is crazy, are saying it was good. It's Good Kid, Mad City, and I wish I was there. I wish I was there because for me, I think Good Kid, Mad City came out in 2012, which is when I graduated, and I was bumping Good Kid, Mad City all throughout college, man. All throughout college, and I was like, man, this junk is fire. But Drake had dropped, Drake was dropping something. I think he dropped that Future and what's it called? The album with Future they had. What a Time to Be Alive. He had dropped that, and he had dropped not Thank Me Later. The one with him in like this afro or whatever. I gotta look it up. It's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna remember it. Oh man, what is it? Oh, what is that junk called? Is it Take Care? No. Take Care is his first album. I'm tripping. What is this? Dang. What is that junk called? I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get this. I'm not gonna be able to function. I'm not gonna be able to function. Nothing Was the Same. Golly, he dropped Nothing Was the Same and What a Time to Be Alive. I was right. That's what it was called. So yes, He dropped them two albums, but for me, I was bumping Good Kid, Mad City the whole time. I'm like, man, this Good Kid, Mad City is watching these two albums, because I think Good Kid, Mad City came out first. Then I already forgot it. Nothing Was the Same came out in 2013. Good Kid, Mad City came out in 2012. Oh, dog, and he had If You're Reading This Is Too Late in 2015, and What a Time to Be Alive. So he dropped 3 albums in that span. And I'm bumping Good Kid, Mad City this whole time. And I'm like, man, this Good Kid, Mad City is watching these 3 albums. And now people are saying Kendrick's Good Kid, Mad City is his best album. I don't think that's the case, by the way. But it just kind of show you like how people, and it takes time for like people, like albums to grow on people. I understand that. But I just want to say I was kind of ahead of the game. I already knew it was fire. But yeah, man. So Drake had dropped, man, Drake is consistent, but he dropped those 3 albums, and I was bumming Good Kid, Mad City that whole time. But now people want to kind of say like, and I don't blame them. It's an amazing. I think Good Kid, Mad City is a classic. It is his second best album, but for me, To Pimp a Butterfly is so, man, it just opened your eyes, man. And it was, I think Cole kind of was talking about this, and not For Your Eyes Only, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. He kind of touched on that then, and he had the warm up and Friday Night Lights. I think I can't give the credit to Kendrick. I do want to give it to Cole, because he was really the one that was talking his conscious like rap before Kendrick kind of blew it up. Now Kendrick took it to the next level, but Cole kind of started it, man. And well, not started, obviously. I'm talking about for this generation, just out of these 3. Not obviously other people started conscious rap, but just talking about these 3. But To Pimp a Butterfly, man, oh my goodness, that the end of it, how it ended with Mortar. I gotta play it. I gotta play that junk, man. Hold up, I gotta play it. I already know what it's like at the end of the track. I'm almost there. Everybody, just bear with me. When this junk come on, bruh, like this is what I mean by impact, like. Because my criteria for it is impact, replay ability, and just the skills that you display on the album. That's what my kind of like 3 criteria is for to judge this album. But man, listen to this, dog. Listen, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Just come on. What are we talking about?
The caterpillar is a prisoner to the streets that conceived it. Its only job is to eat or consume everything around it, in order to protect itself from this mad city. While consuming this environment, the caterpillar begins to notice ways to survive. One thing it notices is how much the world shuns him or praises the butterfly.
Thanks.
The butterfly represents the talent, the thoughtfulness, and the beauty within the caterpillar. By having a harsh outlook on life, the caterpillar sees the butterfly as weak and figures out a way to pimp it to his own benefits. Already surrounded by this mad city, the caterpillar goes to work on the cocoon, which institutionalizes him. He can no longer see past his own thoughts. He's trapped. While trapped inside these walls, certain ideas take root, such as going home and bringing back new concepts to this mad city. The result? Wings begin to emerge, breaking the cycle of feeling stagnant. Finally free, the butterfly sheds light on situations that the caterpillar never considered, ending an eternal struggle. Although the butterfly and caterpillar are completely different, they are one and the same. What's your perspective on that?
And he's talking to Pop, man. Pop. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. That jump almost got me tearing up, man. Like, dog, if you're a black man in America and you listen to this album, like, I mean, it just opened your eyes to the realism of the world, man, and just how you got to function through this world, man. how you gotta make it. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man. And To Pimp a Butterfly for me, that's definitely Kendrick's best album by far. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. But we're gonna move on, man. Next up, it is J. Cole. J. Cole is very difficult for me on this list. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it now. I do think Drake and Kendrick have better albums than Cole. I'm gonna say that from the gate, off rip. Now, as far as consistency and just rapping ability, skill level, for Cole, I think he started out good and he got better every year. More so than Kendrick, because Kendrick has a lot of big gaps. Like Cole, he would drop 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018, 2020. Like he just kept releasing fire music, man. And for me, that growth, it shows a lot, man. But what people don't really give credit for, like, people feel like the you have to have the most intricate raps and just tongue twisting lyrics, and like that's what Kendrick is. Kendrick is that dude. He gives you the exceptional vocabulary, the just the rhythm of his, like, Kendrick is that dude. But Cole, people act like Cole isn't deep, bro. That's what really upsets me, because you don't really know, if you haven't gone through or witnessed firsthand what Cole is talking about in his raps. It's like you're not gonna think it's gonna be that impactful for you. But like I said, man, Cole, he is the heart of, like, he's the voice for me. Cole is the voice of rap right now. Like, I gotta play something for Cole, man. I got to, because this man, I get upset when people say he's not deep. Like, you have to be. I'm gonna play something now that kind of shows you what I feel like Cole is, like what Cole embodies. And this is off of his first project, The Warm Up. His first project, he was dropping this, man. Come on, dog. Here we go. Make it to the top. To my heartbeat drop. Like the phone when she heard the news. The sucker on the line talk to her shoes. Only son, but a thing to lose. More black singing, more blues. More niggas pouring more brews. Poor dude, he was young like 21. Straight up out the city that I'm from. A real smart nigga, but his niggas, they was dumb. He didn't get a chance to run before it landed in his lung. God, breathe, nigga. Don't you fucking leave, nigga. Took off his shirt trying to stop the bleeding, nigga. Don't you go. With his life fading slow. Did I tell my mama love her, do she know? Did I tell my baby sorry from before? Don't get to see my son grow. Lord, I ain't ready to go. Can I live? Can I live? Can I live? Come on, man. That whole, when I heard that track from Cole, I was like, this dude, he paints the picture so well, but not only does he paint the picture, he has you feeling those lyrics. If you've seen this stuff, if you've been through the stuff, for me personally, I'm not gonna get into my personal stuff, but regardless, when you hear that in a song and it's so relatable, it's like, come on, man. Like you really. Anyway, I'm gonna get all sidetracked with this man Cole, but for me, that wasn't on his album. I just had to kind of throw that out there to kind of like put him on the same level, because I'm telling y'all, man, Cole has the ability of these other two, but for some reason he just don't get the credit. But that's beside the point. Cole's best album for me, a lot of people feel like it's 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I personally think it's KOD. Once you listen to KOD and you go back and replay it again, you listen to what he's saying. He's giving you the answers to what we're going through in society now. Not only is he painting the picture of what kids are going through, but he's giving you the answers for what these kids need to do, man. And it's not only kids, it's really not just for kids. It's real deep, man. I want y'all to listen to it yourselves. I'm not gonna give y'all like my perception of what the album was, but KLD is, I personally feel like that's Cole's best album. KLD is his, Kendrick's Pimp Butterfly. Now, for that man, Big Dog Drake, Big Poppy, Champagne Poppy. I think that's what they call him. For me personally, I think Drake, the sky was the limit for Drake, man. Like when he first started out, I was like, this dude, he's the guy. But right now, I mean, he just went in a different direction, man. And I don't blame him for it. Make the money, like do what's easy. Because I feel like Drake is doing what's easy. He's not rapping. The last time I heard Drake rap was on Duppy. That was the last time I heard Drake was actually getting at it, like getting after niggas too. But oh man, he had so many bars in that Duppy diss track. Yeah, it's a shame that Pusha T had to drop that bomb with his baby, because Drake would have been flawless. He would have been flawless in these rap battles, man. He would have been flawed. Like, oh my goodness, that Duppy freestyle was ridiculous. But that's showing you how far it goes back with Drake. Like, I haven't heard anything lately where he was just, I was like, oh my goodness. I haven't heard that lately. However, Drake does have the penmanship of Kendrick and Cole. That's a fact. Granted, if you don't want to give it to him because people say he has ghostwriters, do you? I can't get into that. Well, I would say this. Drake is not, I'm never going to put him as the greatest of all time just because of that fact, because he has rumors of that. And it's not just rumors anymore. Like, we know that for a fact that people actually wrote some of his stuff. So I'm not going to put him in that category ever. I don't care what he does. If he has that, you're not going to be my greatest rapper of all time, period. So with that being established, like I was saying, he has the penmanship of these guys, and you get like glimpses of it every now and then, like with that song, that freestyle. What was it? Something in Toronto. I feel like that was one of his best verses ever, like ever. What was that song called? Something in Toronto. Late night in Toronto. 5 a.m. in Toronto. What? Yeah, Drake. 5 a.m. in Toronto. Man, I'm not gonna play that, but y'all should go listen to Drake 5 a.m. in Toronto and watch him body that. That's the Drake that I want. That's the Drake that I wanted going forward. I haven't gotten that Drake. I've gotten pop star Drake, Controller, all that other crap pop. No, none of that. I don't want none of that. I don't want no parts of that Drake. Give me 5 a.m. in Toronto Drake. Give me Lord Knows Drake. Oh man, how did Chuck go? It don't matter. I want that Drake. I want the Duppy Drake. Like, that's the Drake I want. But to narrow it down, I didn't really get into the discography. I'm kind of winging this, man. So if I'm kind of everywhere, hey, I'm sorry. But for Drake, his first album, Take Care, was amazing. And it was so amazing that I feel like that is his best album. And that's not a knock. People might want to say that's a knock. It's really not. It really just speaks to how amazing that album is, man. Take Care is ridiculous, dog. I'm gonna run through these tracks. I'm not gonna play them, but I'm gonna run through these tracks, dog, and listen to these tracks on this album. Just listen to the tracks on this album. Okay, Take Care, the deluxe edition. This is the deluxe edition now. You got Over My Dead Body, Shot for Me, Headlines, Crew Love, Take Care, Marvin's Room. Then you got the interlude, Buried Alive with Kendrick, which was fire. Underground Kings, Will Be Fine, Make Me Proud, Lord Knows. Oh my God. He hasn't missed yet. This album has about 20 songs. He hasn't missed yet. Cameron's Good Ones Go, that interlude, that's whatever for me. It's still a good song. Doing It Wrong, The Real Her, Look What You've Done, Hell Yeah, Fucking Right, Practice, The Ride, and The Motto. Come on, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, that album is a classic. That I can go back and listen to that whole album today. Today. Come on, man. That album is fire, bro. Like all the songs that I just mentioned are I can just run through that whole album. I'm just gonna say that, man. So you got Take Care from Drake, you got KOD from Cole, and you got To Pimp a Butterfly from Kendrick. Which one is the best? I will say this from jump. I don't think Cole's KOD is gonna make that cut. Only because it just takes a while for people to actually get what he's saying in, well, for the average person. If you're a hip hop head, you kind of got it not from the jump, but pretty clearly. Like once you've heard it, you kind of got a big picture of it. So and also if you already been through that, like if you're a grown adult, like in your 30s or 40s, like if you listen to that, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I see what he's saying, obviously. Now, but that's what I'm saying. It's really a message to the younger generation, though. That's who he's targeting. That was his target audience. So you got to kind of grade it for that. If you grade it for that, man, that, like I said, that album is doing something that I don't think but very few albums has did. Because a lot of albums paint the picture of what people are going through, and it displays it well, and it gives all the things you want, gives you the skill and all that, the flows, it gives you all that good stuff. But for Cole to do what he did, to not only paint the picture of what kids are going through, but to actually give answers on how to get out of that situation. Oh my goodness, bro. That album just means a lot, man. And I can't put it ahead of these other ones only because the younger generation hasn't gotten the message yet. If once the younger generation gets that message, yes, it's gonna be one of the best albums, I think, not only of this generation, but it's gonna stand the test of time. And when you put it with the Illmatics or the Pox, I'm tripping. I don't know why I'm forgetting so many albums, man. Not oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Not All Eyes on Me. The one before that. What am I? Oh my gosh, I gotta look it up. I'm sorry. It's gonna kill me. God, what is my problem? Why I can't think of this crap? Not All Eyes on Me was fire, but I think Pop's first, what was that crap called? Me Against the World. Golly, so stupid. Anyways, I think it's gonna stand the test of time with those type albums. Reasonable Doubts, the All Eyes on Me, Illmatics, like all of them. I think it's gonna stand the test of time with all of them. But it hasn't yet because younger generation haven't really gotten it yet. Not necessarily not listening to it. I do think the majority of the kids that need to listen to it aren't listening to it because they feel like it's boring, maybe, or something like that. So whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate J. Cole's KOD, even though for me, I do think it's gonna be once it's all said and done, it's gonna be one of the best of all time. But it's not right now, so you out of there. Now it's just Drake's Take Care, and Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. It's hard for me because Drake's Take Care does not have Drake spitting like bars to the level that Kendrick is spitting on in To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, Kendrick is rapping better on his album than Drake is rapping on his album. However, I can replay Take Care more than I can replay To Pimp a Butterfly. And I think not only me, I'm talking about the public as well. Like, I think the general public plays Take Care more than it will play To Pimp a Butterfly. So I gotta give that replayability to Drake, man, because like I said, I named y'all all the songs. It's ridiculous, all of those. Come on, man. Almost 20 songs and all of them are fire? Come on, bro. That's impressive. I'm sorry. That's a classic. No doubt about it. So, yeah, man. You got to give that to Drake. However, impact-wise, it's not even close with Kendrick, To Pimp a Butterfly. That, like, I played the whole Caterpillar, that whole analogy that he had, and how he ended with pop, man. That was just beautiful, dog. Golly, that junk is something special. So the impact is not really close, even though that, man, I love Take Care. That's my favorite album from Drake. Probably then, not Views. Scorpion, maybe, then Views. I'm not a big Drake fan. I'm sorry. I like his, when he was spitting, like some of his, like, just singles that he had. Like, I don't think Drake raps best on his albums. So that's a problem. However, man, I don't know how to give it. Oh, man. Yes, I do, man. At the end of the day, I will have to give it to Kendrick, man. Kendrick has the best album out of all of them because you can still replay his music. It's just not as replayable. Like, the replay value is just not as strong as Drake's. That's the only thing. Like, you can still play All Right. You can still replay freaking Mortal. Like, for me, I should say for me at least, I can replay those songs. So, and then you got These Walls. I love, man, These Walls is fire. That's just flames. It's so many. I can get into it and just. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, yeah, man, you can just replay. You could not only can you replay it, but he has the impact, like I said, and I think impact really plays more of a part in this conversation when you're talking about the best album. And not only that, but the skills that he displayed kind of is what pushed Kendrick over the edge from Drake's Take Care. Because I probably would say the best rapping that Drake had on that whole album. I know The Motto is like his big, that's probably not his biggest song, but I think The Motto made the biggest impact on his career. That whole YOLO, like nobody was saying that until Drake put that on. That's the biggest impact from his album. However, I think the best rapping on Drake's Take Care is Lord Knows. And I'm sorry, I gotta play it. I gotta play it, man. I told myself I wasn't gonna play it, but I got to. Yeah, man. That second verse with on Lord Knows. Oh, no. It's not giving me crunk for no reason. At Forever. Even Marley and Hendrix. Far from finished. Don't ever mean I'm a pussy. Niggas who don't get pussy. This nigga overlook me. Lord knows. Lord knows. Woo. That I made up. Then who should I be afraid of? It's getting spooky. You see in the movies, all the real niggas salute me. Real nigga for real. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. That whole, oh my goodness. I love that verse. That's one of my favorite Drake, verses from Drake. But yeah, man, I see my battery about to die, so gotta go ahead and end this. Kendrick gets the nod, so shout out to him. Kendrick, you that dude. Yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments below who y'all best album was out of these three. So until next time, we out.